What's up guys, I'm here with another video. Welcome to episode 53 of Building Stuff. Today we're building a cafe. So, just got to get everything set up. Hello Eli's Gamer Girl, welcome to live stream. Alright, let's build a cafe.
What's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a cafe for all of your city building needs. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing to see what I end up making for the city next. If you're working on a city, so am I. We can build it together. But not only that, if you want to see how the cafe turns out in the end, as I have designed the inside, I'll show you how to make absolutely every single thing that you see on the screen, including some things that you don't see on the screen. Make it all the way to the end to see how the entire build turns out. But without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this tutorial is going to be split into two parts. We have the outside and the inside. Here are all of the materials that you will need. To make the outside of the build, everything you see from the outside. Make sure that you have all of those, and enough of them as well. These are the materials that we will be starting off with. However, later on, if you want to prepare yourself better, then these are all of the materials that we are going to be using on the inside of the build. Feel free to grab those now, or you can wait until later where I will show you these again. The amount of space required to make the cafe is an 18 by 18 block area. You can expand on this if you want to, but this is the base amount of space required. Make sure that you have enough room. I'd highly recommend making the grid if you are planning out a city. And that's that. Pause the video if you have to. Gather the materials. Make sure you've got enough room. Make sure you're ready, and once you are, we can begin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so if you have built the grid, and you don't have to, but don't worry, we are going to be starting very soon. If you have built the grid, you're going to want to come to the very front right-hand corner of it, count towards the back from the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to the left, 1, 2, 3. So that way, those of you that built the grid, we're all starting in the same place. On top of this block, place a red concrete. Destroy 2 blocks in the ground going left, replace those blocks using stone slabs, and then place a red concrete on the other end of the stone slabs. Extend the red concrete forwards by 2 rows, 1, 2. Then go left by 1, and place 2 upside down quartz stairs, 1, 2, going left. Place 2 red concrete, 1, 2, 2 more quartz stairs, 1, 2, and then 2 red concrete, 1, 2. Extend the red concrete backwards by 9, 1, 2.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then across the back of the build by, well, you don't actually have to count it out, but if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alternatively, just line it up with the front of the build that we just made at the beginning. And then all you have to do is connect all the way from the back to the front like this, and you will be left with this shape.
Hello Star and Echo, welcome to live stream.
I want you to, on top of all of the red concrete blocks, place 2 birch planks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, so on and so forth, absolutely everywhere on top of the red. Concrete specifically. We do not want to do it on top of the quartz stairs. Those are positions for windows. So once you have built up the 2 layers.
Hello David McDonald, welcome to live stream.
Birchwood planks like this, we are now going to place block of quartz on top of those planks. So again, only place the blocks of quartz on top of the birchwood planks. And this is actually where the inside of the build is going to have a second floor / balcony area, which is pretty cool. So if you want to, beyond this point, what we can now do is place upside down quartz stairs connecting the quartz blocks together like this. So this is where we place the upside down quartz stairs, and this kind of like marks out the windows and stuff. It makes the top of the build look a bit more interesting. But from this point, you can also fill the top of the building using either block of quartz or quartz slabs. It doesn't really matter which one you decide to use. Quartz slabs has the advantage that from on the inside, you'll have a little bit more headroom. Not that you'll be able to really do anything with it, but you will have more headroom. Whereas the quartz blocks, I mean, you've just got a nice solid base. So we want to have something which should look like this. Now, once you have successfully done this, we are going to make a bit of the second floor as well whilst we're here. So, I want you to take this quartz block right here, which is literally like it's right the way above where we very first started. And from this block, we are going to place a birch plank. Go left by 3, that's 1, 2, 3. Then I want you to place 2 dark oak doors, coming backwards like 1, 2, but placed sideways like this of course. Place a birchwood plank on the other end, and then extend that birchwood plank to the left one. Place 2 upside down quartz stairs, 1, 2, 2 planks, 1, 2, 2 upside down quartz stairs, 1, 2, and then 2 planks. You can then extend the planks coming across the back like this, so on top of the quartz, and then across the opposite side in a long row. Now, here's where things get a little bit customizable. So on this side of the build, you might choose to add a balcony. So I quite like the idea of a balcony. I'm going to place, coming outwards from these 3 quartz blocks, 1, 2, 3 red concretes. I'm going to place quartz slabs around those red concretes like this. I am going to place a birch wood plank on the left side of the balcony like this. This gives us 3 empty spaces of which we can walk out onto the balcony. We are going to place white stained glass pane around the edge so nobody falls off or anything crazy like that. And we are going to seal up this side of the build like this. So this is the shape that we should end up with. It kind of looks like a gun. What we are now going to do is on top of every single birchwood plank, place 2 more. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You guys get the picture. So raise up all of these birchwood planks until they are all as high as each other. Once more, we do not want to raise up anywhere else other than the virtual planks themselves, as we do have some windows to add in, and we also, of course, have the balcony, so we want to end up with something that should look like this. We are going to add glass in a few choice places. So, number one, we are going to add a glass block above the double door. We are going to add glass pane above the upside down quartz stairs. There's actually 2 rows of it, like this. Now that we have done that, we are also going to do the same down below. So where the windows are, we want to place the white stained glass pane. It's very difficult for me to place. There we go. And where the door is, roughly speaking, so I want to kind of show you this. So the double door that we're going to have to the entrance of the cafe is actually behind these 2 stone slabs. So I'm going to destroy behind these 2 stone slabs. I'm going to place some more stone slabs, place a double door on top of the back, and we're going to actually place glass above the doors like this. And then we need another material, which is, actually, we'll use quartz slab. We want to have quartz slab placed underneath, like so. So you can see we kind of want to have the entrance cut.
Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Need to sort something out on my phone. Okay, I think it's set up now. Alright, I think it's set up. Alright, I think it's set up. Alright, okay, there we go. Let's continue.
Awful little bit using quartz slab like this. So that is what we want to have so far. You can see we've got a large portion of the cafe made, but not quite enough of it. So I want you to also, on top of the cafe where we built all of the walls and added glass, we want to place a block of quartz on top of all of the birch wood plank areas. So once more, not on top of the glass, we want to place a block of quartz. You can join it together as well, just above where the balcony is. And I'm trying to think whether this will look good or not, like an upside down quartz stairs on both sides leading out towards the balcony. Does that look a little bit silly? I don't know. I'm really not sure whether I like that or not. Maybe add some more glass on the left and right, something like this. I don't know whether I like that. I don't think I do, but maybe we'll just keep that for the moment. But you can leave this area alone. You could even add like a door coming out onto it and stuff. Like, it's just kind of like a balcony that you can pop out to and have a look at the surrounding city. So, what else do we have to do? We have to add the upside down quartz stairs above the windows. Even here. We have to also chunk out these two middle quartz blocks here and place upside down quartz stairs there too. There is going to be a sign above there, and that kind of helps highlight the sign. I want to place red concrete on top of all of this. So all of the stairs and all of the quartz block and stuff. Concrete directly on top. To give kind of like a modern vibe, we are going to use quartz slabs around the
Okay.
Top of the red concrete. This cafe is kind of like a blend of like modern and, I don't know, a more traditional sort of building. So it'll kind of fit in where
I'm back. Okay.
I'm going to build the roof in using glass so that we don't have to add too much artificial light. The glass will keep things nice and bright throughout the day on the second floor. Now, once that has been completed, I mean, we've made a huge amount of progress. What we're now going to do is preemptively, so we don't have to do it later, is dig out the center of the cafe. So I'm actually just going to dig out all of this empty space that we have right here. All of the grass or whatever material might be here instead. And I'm going to add stone slabs here instead. This is a step that I would usually reserve. For later, but I feel as though that since we have the materials, we might as well take care of this now. We'll also involve a staircase, just to give you guys a bit of like a concept of where you might want to put stairs onto the second floor, as we will be making kind of like a cool outdoor lounging area on the second floor of our cafe. But that is the material that I want to use for the floor on the inside. Feel free to use something else if you don't want to. So when it comes to the stairs for the cafe, ladies and gentlemen, I want to have a staircase in the back corner. And I'm going to place a block of quartz, like this, in the corner, a quartz stairs leading up, and then I want to place 2 quartz stairs like this. So you can see in the very back corner of the cafe we have quartz stairs, and then a couple of quartz stairs leading up like that. And if you want to, you can even make these stairs longer or shorter depending on, you know, kind of what you want to have. you have to, of course, destroy up into the second floor of the cafe like this, and then that way, nice natural light, we are on the second floor, and this is how we will, of course, travel between both floors. I'm going to...
Hello, Aaron Morrison, welcome to live stream.
Stairs like this, out of birchwood. Like, we are on the second floor, and this is how we will, of course, travel between both floors. I'm going to create a wall surrounding these stairs. Like this, out of birchwood planks, and I'm just going to cover up this empty space like that. And I'm also going to fill in the middle of this too. And I think I'm also going to add just another row of birch planks like there. I don't know whether I want to, like, do I have to? Oh, I don't have to have that. So I'm just going to cover up the stairs like that. So, like, I want to have something which should look like this. So, like, 3 rows of birch directly next to the stairs, and then birchwood planks like this. And then that's perfect. So that's what the inside of the cafe looks like. We have all of it pretty much routed. We've got pretty much everything sorted out in terms of how it's laid out downstairs. We just have to decorate it next. But that is for the next part of the tutorial. What we're now going to do is decorate the outside of the cafe a little bit. So I'm going to grab all of these sorts of materials. I need the smooth stone slabs still. And I'm going to use some spruce vent, smoke leaves, some string, some white carpet, red carpet, spruce trap. Doors, iron trapdoors. I'm even going to need some quartz stairs as well. Okay, so first I'm just going to dig probably about 3 blocks around the cafe, like 1, 2, 3, and then on the left side I can only go 2 because of Pizza Hut, and on the right side I'll probably do 3 as well, like 1, 2, 3, and then on the back like 1, 2. And I'm just going to destroy an area that makes sense around the cafe. And why am I doing this? You might be wondering, like, what's the point in destroying all this space? Well, the reason being is because, and I'm filling it in with stone slabs by the way, because the outside of the cafe has a seating area. So I think it would be quite nice to have a nice, I think it would be nice. So to have like a floor that is a bit more fitting towards like a...
Hello,
so instead
V Passanon, V Monses, welcome to live stream.
like grass or what have you, we're just going to place stone slabs. I mean, you can even destroy all of the grid if you like. You can just destroy all of the space inside of the grid. That might be a little bit easier instead of counting and stuff. And just replace all of the empty space. space using stone slabs. And I'm going to hang in here with you because it's not exactly a fun process at all, destroying all of this stuff. And it's actually going to be easier to do this at this point in the tutorial than later, because we have to make those seats that I talked about, and it involves us placing loads of blocks and trapdoors and stuff, so it will just be much more simpler if we do this part now. Depending upon how much room you want to leave around your cafe, you are going to destroy a different amount of space. So you're going to want to at least have a few rows in front, that is a given. Reason being is because, of course, the chairs. But on the sides is a bit more subjective. You don't really have to leave as much space on the sides if you don't want to. It really does depend what sort of setting you want to place it in. You could place this in the middle of a city. You could place this on some sort of retail park. You could place it next to loads of other stuff, or it could just be kind of standalone. So that's why you're going to have to use your best judgment from this point. So now that we've got a little bit of a path going all the way around the cafe, what we're going to do is add a couple of canopies. So, not Caterpie, don't confuse that with the Pokemon. From the front left-hand corner of the cafe, this red concrete block here, we're going to leave a gap of 1 in the ground and place a spruce fence. Raise it up by 2 blocks, and we also want to have a same row of spruce fence coming out from the front right corner of the cafe here. 1, 2, 3. Same space away. We also want to have another row of spruce fence lined up with the very right side of the cafe here. 1, 2, 3. And that is like the stand for the canopy, not the canopy. The spruce fence out. We are going to place spruce fence all the way around the top of the terrace that we have for the second floor of the cafe. We also want to place some oak leaves going around the side of the cafe. So if you start from, like, say here, oak leaves just like 1 block away from the door, and if you extend it all the way around and stop in a similar position on the opposite side, it adds a little bit of flavour to the cafe. A little bit of nature, if you will. What we are also going to do is add seats. So, I'm going to place seats 1 row away from the canopy stands, like 1 row outwards. And I want to place, so like 1 row outwards, and then I'm going to extend to the right 1, 2, and I want to have like a table here, so like 2 blocks away from the edge of the window. And the same on the opposite side, 2 blocks away from the edge of the window. And then I want to have back-to-back quartz stairs like this. Pick a colour for the tabletop, so either a white carpet or a red carpet, and then place spruce trapdoors all the way around the seat on the left, right, and back, like this. That's perfect. We also want to have chairs on the second story as well that are sat right here. So they actually want to be in the same position as they are on the ground. So like,
can I make a live of Roblox, please? Not right now, I'm busy. I don't think I will, because I'm a bit busy on Roblox.
yeah. And they want to be facing the same way too. But the difference being is you just want to leave a row of 1, like a gap of 1, so like here and here, so like inwards from the window, or like 2 blocks away from the in part of the window, and then tables on the opposite side. I'm going to mix up the colour of the table, so like a red on this side and a white on this side, and then we still want to have the spruce trapdoors on the sides of the chairs, like this. So that looks pretty decent. What we're now going to do is the canopy. So, this is how these things work, and they're really, really simple. So, Starting from this left side here, where we have this spruce fence, the first one that we placed on top of this, you want to choose a colour, white or red. I'm going to choose white. Going right of this, we want to have red carpet, white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, but we have to place string or something similar underneath or coming outwards from the top of the fence like this to actually be able to place them. And then you will be able to place your red carpet, white carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet. White carpet, red carpet, white carpet, red carpet. And it wants to extend to the right, of course, like 1, 2, only have to do 2, and then white, red, white. Just like and then we have to be able to connect to the actual cafe as well. So we're going to have to place string very carefully. It's very easy to place too much string, by the way. You want to place it in front of the cafe, in front of the right blocks to, I just placed one wrong there. You want to place it in front of the right blocks that you will be able to place your canopy. And you just want to extend it backwards like this. So here, no, I don't have one placed there, silly me, so like here, and then you just want it to be the same colour that it is in front, just like that, and we have to place it here, here, and here, 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 and here. Here, here, and here, and it also wants to extend back towards the door as well. So this, and you can see it actually looks quite good, like it really does add something to the build. It's really cool. And we're even going to do the same sort of thing up here on the second story, and we want the canopy on the second story. It's going to start in front of the birchwood plank block here on the left. It's going to come all the way to the right. We have to place string. And it wants to come 2 rows in front this time. And it wants to come 2 rows in front to meet the edge of the building just on the right here, so like this. And again, like you can either, I'm going to copy the same colour scheme that we have down below for continuity, like white, red, but you can... reverse it if you wanted to. There's no real reason that you couldn't, and it just wants to come out this. It's a little bit fiddly to do this, but absolutely worth it. Like, it really adds a different level of complexity to the build, and it really does just make it look a lot fancier. It really does. So, something like that, you can see that really makes it just makes it look a lot more interesting. And as a matter of fact, above here, maybe that's what we can add above the little balcony area that we made here. So, what we could do is we can maybe place like a glass above the top of the balcony, and then we can just place maybe just one row of string. And then like one. Red, red, white, something like that. And it could even come out and like hold over the entire part of the balcony if you wanted to. And I might even make it do that just to see what it looks like, you know? And I think that might look a little bit better perhaps. Instead of what we had before, yeah, there we go, a little bit of experimentation never hurt anybody, and then that looks quite good. Like from below, that looks really cool, right? So, now that we've done all of that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just have a couple more details to add out here. So, what might you need for this next part? We need spruce fence, we need the iron trapdoors. So, we need item frames, torches. We're also going to need crafting tables, white banners, lime dye, and white dye. And, well, I'll drop it on you in this next part. So, I want to have a sign hanging off the right side of the cafe. The sign is going to be made out of, I think, 3 iron trapdoors coming out of this quartz block. 1, 2, whoop, 2, maybe I have to crouch, 2, 3, just like that. I'm going to place spruce fence underneath the iron trapdoors. You might have to crouch again. And then item frames in those. I'm also going to place a couple of torches just like around the cafe, maybe like here and here. Just keep it, and item frames in those. I'm also going to place a couple of torches just like around the cafe, maybe like here and here. Just keep things, again, nice and bright. Nice and light. So, like when it comes to night time, everything should be okay, something like that. And inside of those item frames is like, I haven't included this in the item list, but this is what you might want to grab if you want to make the sign. Like it's going to be up to you, you know, kind of what you want to put in here. But I kind of think like a cafe, like coffee and cake. So that's exactly what I'm going to grab. I wish I knew where cake was. I think it's where the bread is. Yes, it is. Miscellaneous foods. How could you label that? Cake is never miscellaneous. Okay, so inside the item frames, like cocoa beans and cake, which I think is a pretty good thing to put in there. Feel free to add something else if you want to. So the last part of this tutorial is the dreaded sign. I hate doing signs. You guys might know that. All we need for the sign is the crafting table and the banners and the die. So plunk a crafting table down on the ground. Crack open the crafting table, and inside the center of the crafting table place a white banner. Move these in here. Place a row of vertical lime die going up the left side of the crafting table, top to bottom. Grab the new banner and place it in the center of the table. Place a lime die coming across the top of the banner.
Alright guys, I don't need this guy's help because I already know how to make banners, so yeah.
Like this, left to right. Grab the new banner and place it in the center of the table. Grab your lime die and place it coming across the bottom. Grab the new banner, place it in the center of the table, and I would recommend placing white die all the way around it because it makes the letter pop a bit better, and that is C. So I'm going to place the banner right up here on the front of the cafe. Here, starting here, so C-A-F-E, just like that. So I'm going to crack open the crafting table, I'm going to get a new banner, and place it in the centre of the table. Lime die coming across the top horizontally, new banner. New banner's going in the centre of the table, lime die coming top to bottom on the left. New banner, place it in the centre of the table, and place a lime die going from top to bottom on. New banner and place it in the top middle of the table and place lime die underneath it going left to right. Grab the new banner and place it in the center of the table and then place white die all the way around the banner. Grab the new letter and place it next to your C. Let's come back to the crafting table and place a new banner in the center of the table. Lime die coming up the left side. Grab the new banner, place it in the center of the table, and place lime die coming. Lime die? Alright, let's start that again. We're going to place the banner in the center of the table with lime die coming across the top. Grab the new banner and place it in the top middle of the table with lime die coming across the bottom. New banner, place it in the center of the table with white die going all the way around, there we go, all the way around the banner. Take your new letter, place it next to the A. Okay, now time for the final letter. Between you and me, we just messed up the last letter, so we had to restart. We are going to place the white banner in the center of the table, and place lime die coming up the left side, top to bottom. Grab the new banner, and place it in the middle of the table, with lime die coming across the top. Grab the new banner and place it in the top middle of the table, with lime dye coming across the middle. Grab the new banner and place it in the centre of the table, and place lime dye coming across the bottom. Grab the new banner and place it once more in the centre of the table, with white dye all the way around, just like that. That is the final letter, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to slap that on the end to make cafe. Perfect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, oh, and one more slight detail that you may want to add to your cafe. This is a bit subjective depending on what sort of area you're working with. You may want to, first of all, add a path leading out from the entrance of your cafe. So I'm going to destroy these stone slabs that I built up here, and I'm going to replace those using quartz blocks. So that way you have a much direct path to the actual entrance of cafe. And I'm also going to round the edges of the cafe where I have these stone slabs. So again, depending on where you're building this, you might not be able to do this. You might be a little bit more constrained, as I am on the opposite side, which you'll see. So you'll see that we're right budged up next to Pizza Hut on the opposite side, so we don't really have any choice whatsoever. But those are some two small details that you might want to add to your cafe. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to just quickly add a little bit of detail, like green flowers, roots.
you have successfully built the entire outside of your cafe. Very well done for me.
Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video here. There will not be a part 2 of this build. I'm going to finish it off tomorrow. And yeah, this cafe is not done yet. The inside needs to be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me building just a simple cafe. If you did, guys, enjoy this video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a lovely day, guys. Peace out.